Here we have a 2010 Metalfab pumper that was built for the Blue Mountains, Ontario Fire Department. The chassis is a 2011 Freightliner M2106. It's a four-door cab with seating for 5 firefighters. The two front seats are air ride. The engine is an ISC 330 horsepower engine with an Allison 3000 EPS transmission. It has air conditioning, aluminum wheels, and there's an extended front bumper that has a trash line built into it. The chassis also has an automatic greaser for easier maintenance. It has a cool small battery conditioner with an integrated air compressor built in to top up the air brake system. This unit has custom built steps, which has a built-in compartment in the right side rear area, where it is an NFPA 1901 truck. It has a vehicle data recorder and seat belt sensing system, and there is a custom built console inside the cab between the two front seats for additional storage. This unit has a 1250 imperial gallon per minute pump with a 600 gallon water tank. It has a 25 gallon foam cell built into the water tank. The ladder storage is through the tank, accessible from the rear. On the pump panel for the 1250 imperial gallon per minute Hale pump, at the top we have monitor plumbing that has a monitor attached onto it. There is a storage area behind the crosslays that is accessible from each side. There is a step on each side pump panel to access the upper portion of the pump panel. There are two crosslays, one 2.5 and 1.5 inches, with a deck plate cover that has end tarps to meet ULC. On the pump panel, you'll find at the upper portion a water level gauge, the pump intake and pump discharge compound gauge, a control for the electric start for the Honda 6.5 kilowatt generator that is stored in the hose bed. The foam system is a Foam Pro 2001 system. There is an FRC Pump Boss governor. Each discharge is color coded to meet ULC. There are dual 2.5 inch discharges on each side of the pump panel. Each 6 inch gated suction is not gated. There is an external gate installed from TFT on the left side of the pump panel, and the connection for the small battery conditioner and built-in air compressor is on the bottom portion of the panel. There is a 2.5 inch gated inlet on each side of the panel. On this unit we find high side compartments on each side of the body with painted M-door roll-up doors. There are extender lights mounted at the front portion of the pump house, and there is a set of 12 volt operated extender lights mounted through the rear beaver tails. At the back of the unit, at the upper portion, we find two 6 inch suction storage areas. There is a Stokes basket storage inside of the hose bed with adjustable hose bed dividers beside. There is a full width rear step on the back of the body. The upper compartment houses the access area for the ladders that are stored through the tank, and the bottom compartment is for storage. The light package on this truck is a Federal LED light package with a rear signal master on the rear of the body. The rear chevrons are installed to meet NFPA 1901, and the rub rails on the body are removable. The compartment storage on this unit would be rescue style compartments, therefore they are deep compartments throughout. In the front left side compartment we will find one pull out tray at the bottom with a cylinder that keeps it in the locked position. There are two extinguishers mounted at the bottom portion. There is two adjustable shelves at the upper portion and the electrical panel for the Honda 6.5 kilowatts generator. The compartment over the wheels in the left side is a pull-out tip-down tray to make accessing the upper portion easier. The rear compartment, we find dual sliding trays at the bottom and a pull-out tool board and adjustable shelf at the upper portion. On the rear of the unit, we find the Stokes basket storage area inside the hose bed. The upper compartment in the body is the access area for the customer supplied ladders that are stored through the tank, and as well as two pike pole tubes. There is a full width step between the beaver tails, and the bottom compartment has a pull-out tray. There is a high vol discharge on the left side of the body and a 2.5 inch discharge on the right side of the body. There are scene lights mounted on each side on the outer edges, and the brake, turn, backup light module is a Whelen 64 LED module. The reflective striping is installed on the inner portion of the body at the rear to meet NFPA 1901. The suction hoses are stored on the outer edges on the upper portion of the body in enclosed tubes with D-handle doors. On the right side of the body, the rear compartment, we have a pull-out tool board, one pull-out tray at the bottom, and two adjustable shelves. There is a cord reel mounted at the upper portion of the compartment. The high side compartment has a pull-out tip-down tray similar to the one on the other side of the unit, and the front right side compartment has storage for SCBA tubes for the bottles and an adjustable shelf at the upper portion. The right side pump area has a storage at the upper portion behind the pre-connects. There is a pump house door for access to the plumbing. On the right side pump panel, there are two 2.5 inch discharges, a 6 inch suction, and a 2.5 inch gated inlet with the appropriate drains at the bottom of the pump panel. There is a grip strut step mounted at the middle portion of the pump house to allow easier access to reload the crosslays and the storage area at the top. And in the right side chassis step area, there is a compartment built in with custom steps.